Wow, he actually
Sonic
walks
boom.
around with his hand in front of his face like that. He is a douche.
Yeah, I told you, dude. He's telling everybody to be quiet so that he can mumble some generic advice. He's like the Steve Jobs of Dota heroes. Standing in the back, eating some pretentious fruit, telling people what to do.
This guy does buy salves, though.
Also turns out you can't live on fruit alone.
Well, Natsumi's doing kind of fine here.
Unfortunately, I feel like this quote position 5 Magnus support shouldn't be so good, but
I think part of the problem is probably
too.
they had the Nyx top, so they didn't have like the instant pressure. As speaking of instant pressure, the rune battle did not go the way of CML. He took the regen, but he died for it.
Not even a cookie will save you from that one.
But I think Boomy is just helping tank the creeps under the tower. Oh, nice. He got the single pull on just the range creep.
Whoa. Counter kill.
So he was trying to contest the pull. Like, bring the creeps through, and then you come in trying to like mess around with it and everything. You just die. Yokum's feeling a little lost. Just running around the Radiant jungle right now, thinking, am I going to grab a creep wave? And he's like, oh, it's bounty rune time.
Me going for the deep bounty. It's going to be 3 for Androit. Yokum can't get the stun in time. Boomy. Fewer. Looking for the high ground play. And TP out. Not going to be there.
I do in her name.
Okay. Well, that's level 6 for the Ember Spirit.
Up top, little Shredder and Cookie.
Morphling trying to get morphed up. Be okay.
What a hero.
Yes, sir.
Well,
you ever see a Morphling do this where he's morphing down to get the value out of his regen and a little scatter blast just comes out of nowhere?
I just hate how he gets free HP back. It makes no sense.
Well,
kill him. Please. Like, Miracle knows. You can tell. He's just like, what are you guys doing?
Yep.
Yo, green dudes. Something bad is happening in your bottom.
I mean, it makes sense in terms of the way his skills work, but it doesn't make sense as to why one hero's able to do this.
Triple remnant. Got him.
Tower is under attack.
I'm watching Miracle up top as if they're going to find a kill here. They're going to go in again. Tag team, right clicks, big damage, and the Morphling's fine.
They just keep mangoing and casting more spells, and then he just morphs down and back up.
Natsumi down bottom, getting dove. A 1v3. Pelosin's here. The silence comes out. The follow-up stun, and the PA is put 6 feet under.
Oh, he's coming for the run back kills, though. Mac
wants a little bit more here. Boomy also nearby. Forev low on mana. No Soul Ring or Surge. Does get a little tap there. Yokum with the stun. Gonna chase him down. Silence from Pelosin on the other side of the trees. Forev with the TP home. He's good. Yokum on the run. He might be okay too. It's only level 3 Nyx, but he's got the Tranquil Boots. He's a speedy bug. A wasted rotation.
So Miracle's 40 and 13 right now. It's happening again. They're casting all their spells on him. He didn't take any damage.
He is out of Tango.
I mean, this is a disaster, though. Like, the two of them are committing everything, and he's 42 and 14.
Killed Yokum.
What is going on? We have 7 kills already. So they all feel like 7 deaths, really.
Yeah, mid lane, in your dream, goes in. Remnant down, just trying to get in as much damage as he can. Maybe gonna find this kill on Boomy. Natsumi jumps in. Remnant gets the kill. Now it's what, 1K? Yep, exactly 1K lead for T1.
Natsumi's on the move, though. Already got himself the Empower, working on things. Oh, again, CML will survive this time. Gets the Cookie stun on the escape.
Snapfire desperately needs some
Well, good luck to Bocarino, man. He's going to get some arcanes to go with his urn, and then I guess he's going to start rotating and trying to find some kills. But not an easy game for it. Mid lane, he gets the taunt on the Forev. Oh, the Astral Step, he's dead. Nice, Mac. He hit him with like full speed.
I'm starting to worry a little, though, that Androit don't have a great answer to this Morphling after seeing what's happened in the lane. They don't have great lockdown. They don't really have amazing burst aside from the PA.
Which is physical based, of course, versus all the armor.
Yes. I'm not sure what the solution is. Even if they keep getting these pickoffs, finding some little trades. PA farming with the Empower. Taunting.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's going to be a hard hero to bring down. It's going to help you get some Chain Stuns. Probably the Snapfire ulti is one of your best magic damage bursts. RP does a decent amount these days. Remember when it used to do like 50, like at max level or something? It did like no damage. Now at least does like
be a setup.
It's like 200 now at least. You know, there's something. Combined with the shockwave, he's got some magic damage.
Yeah, level 18. Bottom lane, Natsumi, Tiki home. Boomy runs up onto Pelosin, stands his ground, drops a concussive, pulled back with a shockwave, snowballing from the tusk, stun up onto Yokum. He's going to interrupt it.
They're going to keep it.
And they've got the top one. That's going to be Boomy down and 2 outposts for T1.
Wow. The Pulson basically died for that, but I think that's worth.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, level 10, it's only 150 XP, but across the whole team.
Oh, they're getting all 4 bounties, too. Oof. What a 10 minutes, dude. Both outposts and 4 bounties? Yeah, you better get a tier 1 mid or something. Like, you gotta find some sort of a victory reward here as they then lose Bocarino too in the bottom. This is a disastrous minute here right now.
Now, mid, Natsumi low, but they're going to hop in. They might get Pelosin and maybe even 2. Yokum on the run. Be okay with the stick charges. There's been a lot of kills this game, but as you said before, they kind of just feel like deaths. It's been these solo just like offs and dives.
I just have questions when people die.
Yeah, me too. Oh, they've been very unexpected in a lot of the scenarios. RP available now, though. Mac going Yules.
I'm sure Mac's pretty happy this game to be playing a Void Spear compared to a Necrophos. I feel like this hero's probably a little bit more fun. But, you know, they won last game, and winning's pretty fun, so it's okay.
Feel like they've been... Both offlaners are struggling. You rather have the Darkseer or the Tusk?
Darkseer. Not even close. Darkseer places Ion Shell, and game is easy. My guy can go and do his thing. If Tusk wants to utilize tag team, he's got to get in there, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely some benefits with the PA, right? We haven't really talked about that because we're moving out of the laning stage. So, yeah, maybe that's going to work, and we're going to get some crazy, like, physical damage bursts from the PA, but still, it's hard for the Tusk to utilize that, I think.
Yeah, it's starting to feel more like a support Tusk.
But remember, you can crit off of it because it's just like Tusk. Like the way that his crit works with Walrus Punch and the tag team. Just, you know, that's a small window. You're already trying to work with. You can't just press the crit button.
Yeah. Oh, set up on the Nyx. Pulse connect. Shard's not going to be there. Yokum should be fine. Bit unfortunate for Androit.
Top tower is under attack.
Missed Snapfire ultis are pretty great. It just lasts like such a long shaming. 8 globs of shame.
And Miracle is going to go for an early shotgun. Looks like he wants himself an E-Blade.
PA lineup. Very good E-Blade game. Heavy physical focused lineup. You can just say, yeah, no, I don't feel like getting hit anymore.
I'm so glad we've moved on from the old ultra safe Morphling where you go Lincoln's before anything else.
Lincoln's Manta.
Ugh. It's so slow.
Lincoln's Weaver. Oh man, those were bad. Like for those, any of those Lincoln's first heroes were just ugh. Medusa.
Yep.
Bocarino, the offlaner, the struggler.
Gonna find him. He's still in the trees. Joachim playing a little cautious under the tower. Out comes the sentry and skewer away. Close call.
Radiant structures are fortified. Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
Attack this tier 1 tower, it looks like.
Radiant
That's Deso done, though, at least for the PA. She's top of the net worth.
Dire's top tower.
Now, I think you smoke and you try and make some sort of like a snowball tag team play. And if you roll the crit, it's going to do so much damage for this early in the game. I mean, it basically gives her like a DD, right? I mean, not, okay, not anymore. Well, I guess it is a DD because her base damage is still 100. So there you go. She's the tag team.
That's a good way to look at it at 14 minutes. T1 on the high ground, scouting things out.
And there it is. There's the smoke. Now we just need... Oh, instantly popped by Nyx Assassin. Uh-oh. He did not care.
Still going in, though. They want this Nyx. Carapace comes out for the Walrus Punch. Mac on the backside. They bring down Bocarino first. Now Natsumi jumps in. Snapfire ult flying through. Buyback from the Tusk. He's going to TP to that tier 2. Fumi with the RP. Doesn't do a hell of a lot. T1 coming in. They get Natsumi, but Joachim's down. Miracle on the run. They're going to lose the Snapfire. It's a bad fight for Androit.
Dude,
Off with the Dissimulate.
In Your Dream is so annoying. He's so good. How many RPs has Boomy missed on this guy between these two games? It's got to be at least 4 or 5. And he just teased him again. He always has the second remnant going, and he just instantly jumps, and he gets baited every time. Man, that was nice. And so what happened there was that Tusk went in, and he went for the punch right away, and the Carapace hit. But PA didn't want to jump because she realized that there was going to be like all this other like garbage right on top of the Nyx Assassin at the same time to defend him, and she knew she'd just get blown up. But the Tusk went for the tag team anyway. So then she felt like all awkwardly charged to go in right after. Then she just dies. Tusk buys back, and the fight's so weird. That was a forced aggressive movement with the smoke because it feels like the right thing to do, which it was at the time. But when your smoke gets popped when you're running uphill into your own jungle, it might be time to just back up.
I feel like you're going to have more time to kind of process what's going on, and your smoke pops right away. Taunt connects onto the Nyx. Still a very aggressive posture from T1. And they're ready to just go again. Morphling very close to the E-Blade. Big break point for T1 too.
Something bad is happening.
Yeah, not a lot of cooldowns. Really for either team. I think RP's kind of the only one. I guess you could say the Snapfire ulti too.
Scary for Androit though that was their timing to fight around the Deso, and they got slaughtered that hard. That never feels good, right? That's when you're supposed to have a temporary power spike. And
PA, they're going for the combo. I mean, the break doesn't help that much for the match damage, but
up, Pelosin, not quite there. They need a little bit more. They'll turn onto Joachim, and they save Natsumi. Close call.
I can't say I would have expected 1,600 damage from that duo, but it's because he has the maxed Ancient Seal, so he's just jacking up his ultimate.
Go.
Wow. That was actually a crazy amount of damage.
Mid lane. Okay, no follow-ups here. Oh, never mind. Miracles joined the party. Meanwhile, Boomy dies.
Dude, In Your Dream has his number, man. He has killed him so many times between these two games.
In Your Dream
feeding on this Magnus.
This one not making the support mag look very good. He is getting close to the blink. 1,700.
Wow, In Your Dream killed the Bane 7 times last game, by the way. He actually only killed the mag once. He just dodged all his RPs.
Killed his spirit. Natsumi, big trouble, standing on the wall, back in.
Now the PA loses.
Plenty of damage. Simulate in onto Joachim. That makes it a 1-for-1. Big reaction out of Androit though. This is their whole team. What remains of it.
They have a much better tower hitter this game, though. Even just Morphling is nice for just punching things. Oh, Paulson. Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Nice little
Deceptive
catch.
rune of invisibility.
They have to kill this Morphling. It's the big issue right now is they're only killing supports. Ember Spirit and Morphling still deathless.
Yeah, you know what? With the changes to snowball stuff, so the kill streaks got cut in half, right? And then they cut all the creeps as well by 10%. And we've now removed the comeback factor completely from the gold, right? So right now, these kills on these supports aren't really worth anything.
No.
Huh. That's kind of annoying.
Not that much, at least. Yeah, 9 to 16 feels sort of okay, but it's a 7K net worth lead. They need to shut down these cores, especially the Ember. 7-4 and or 7-0 and 4. He's got the Spirit Vessel now. Desolator not far off. At least a Yule's on the Void Spirit.
Well, it's not the Chaos Orb of Destruction here, but it's the Imp Claw. That'll do for now for Natsumi. Maybe that'll create something with the tag team and the Empower.
Okay.
Fortunately, Tusk is dead.
Nice item to have on PA. They almost get Pelosin in exchange. This offlane Tusk has been a total bust, though.
Completely. No pressure in the lane. No smoke plays yet. Miracle's on your high ground.
And I mean, the counter option, or the flip side, of course, is Forev is doing very well in the Darkseer. Able to maintain his farm. He's got Guardian Greaves now, contributing a lot to this 5-man.
He is an off-lane hero.
Yeah. Morphling, pushed in, taunted, but no real follow-up. There's the back wall, connects on 2. No RP, PA just gets obliterated. This shit's over, dude.
I've turned on the light. I'm ready for the camera to return.
Something back.
I mean,
they still got a lot of time because they still have to clear out a lot of towers. But it is looking desperate.
There's tier 2s mid and top. It's not just that T1 have an advantage right now. It's that I don't see how the Androit heroes can recover this. They just don't have the lockdown for these elusive cores. And now that Morphling has the E-Blade, not only does it give him huge aggressive potential, but like you said, against all the physical damage, it's pretty good mitigating damage too. They can't kill him.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Carino barely survives, but in comes a remnant.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Yeesh. Can you imagine if they somehow pulled this one back too? I mean, why did it happen last game? We had...
They had better team fight. They could stall out long enough for A to get to Roche 3 and for PA to get farmed enough to have the BKB.
I think
At this point, it's fallen apart before she's even close to the BKB.
That and the tower push is just way better for T1 this game. They actually have someone that can hit buildings. That was a pretty big problem last game.
Definitely.
They had like 2 sort of squishy heroes that if they got stunned, they just die in the Void and the Ember, which was really fine because they abused the mobility a lot right after the laning stage that didn't go that well for them, and they just got a bunch of kills, a big lead, but then they kind of chain fed a little bit. Just a little bit. Whereas this time it's just really In Your Dream that's playing that role, and he's being helped out a lot between like the Skywrath and the Darkseer. And they're sort of enabling one guy instead of worrying about like these super chaotic fights. The fights look very focused this game. They're not as all over the map.
Yeah, definitely. Now the Meteor Hammer out on Nyx. They'll smoke outside of the pit, and on the hunt we go. Maybe Bocarino the target. Support Tusk. Pick off.
I'm glad he switched off the Deso. I saw In Your Dream had that queued up, but I was hoping he'd go back for the Eggs. Because number 1, it's fun to watch. Number 2, I don't think they really have a good way of punishing him at all with the Aghanims.
Yeah, agreed there. Oh, wow, PA went for the life steal this game. Last match, he did pick up that cleave. It's a 15 talent. Speaking to the dire position that they're in right now.
Yo, good guys. Middle tower got out.
Oh, yes, the net. Just what I needed. That's good for someone, though.
Yeah, maybe the Snapfire.
Yeah, Snapfire's pretty good with net.
Radiant's top tower is under.
Tusk is probably alright, too, frankly.
He doesn't really do anything anyway.
Yeah.
Another active.
Thanks be to you.
Alright, you guys can just take Roche now. Into the pit we go.
Rough stuff for Androit.
See, I'll think about next game. This Roach does still take quite a while. Even with all the damage they don't have any minus armor or anything.
Yeah, exactly. But luckily for them, Androit really have no means to contest. And now the Aghanim's on In Your Dream. Ember, so much more of a threat. He finds Boomy. And surprise, Magnus dead with RP available again.
Smart Miracle here. He's got the locked Morbid Mask. Not going to make that mistake. Does not need a Mask of Madness at the moment.
More outer tower to go. There's the butterfly.
25 minutes. He has E-Blade, Butterfly, Aegis.
Some real pretty swords that he's there.
And the Radiant sit in their base. All right, so let's figure this out here. We got 10-second BKB. How good are they versus BKB this game? Not great, right? They don't really have an answer to it. They got that going for them. What's the armor looking like? They got 15 armor on the Ember, 23 on the Darkseer. He's a bit spooky. 2 on the Sky. I mean, Pulsing will actually just die to 1 crit. Maybe they can get him first. Man, this Ember is so fast when he's smoked.
Opening, wrap around, maybe gonna walk up the high ground where the barracks are missing. Send in Yoakum. Horde vision down.
They see it with the sentry. Yeah. So they know that they're sitting there smoked.
That obs too.
I'm sure In Your Dream knows he's a big target, right? Because he doesn't have the Aegis.
I don't know if they can kill this Morphling twice, let alone once. They're gonna push him in. He jumps on back. Yoakum gets blown up. BKB from SCP. Gonna bring down Forev. Pretty close. Rooted up.
Oh, he got E-Bladed.
Still runs out. The defensive E-Blade, dude. Fly back on the Nyx.
Uh-oh. That constitutes as a bit of a hold there.
Sure does, but now the big BKB cooldown on Mac and PA. Survive another 40 seconds. T1 did burn a buyback on the Nyx, so they want to keep the pressure on. Make the most out of this Aegis. 13k net worth. And 25 seconds on the PA BKB. About the same for the Void Spirit. High ground we go. Nice Lotus.
Boomy. I mean, they have a ward here, too. Ah, and there goes his. He tried to be sneaky.
G-Tree's coming down. Magnus jumps in.
Oh, no.
Rooted. RP. Oh, Boomy. Not going to happen. Now Bocarino going to follow suit. He's off the Walrus Punch. That's about it. Silence brought down. CML. BKB up for Natsumi. Jumps in once Yoakum won't find it. Guardian Greaves from Forev. Mac saving his BKB for now, but Natsumi just tickling.
Oh, he's tag team on Miracle.
Your dream. Oh, there's just no hope for Bocarino. Die back now, and this should be close to the end. T1 looking unstoppable. Both their cores still undefeated.
I mean, In Your Dream had the really flashy game, but Miracle just made his game so stupidly easy with his laning. The fact that he completely 1v2'd them and won the lane is gross. Like, they were actually just spamming mangoes and salves and attacking him, and he would just walk away for 10 seconds. He still ended up with like 20 denies or something at the end of that laning stage. I think it's 2 heroes.
Yeah. Feels bad, man. Last tier 3 down. Maybe the final fight. Boomy does get off an RP on 2. Sets up on Forev in the Aegis. Tusk still on the sideline. Miracle backs up. It's a little something. A very little something for Androit.
Yeah, this is the part that gets like a little annoying as T1 because you know that the game's like basically over, but you still have to play it out like really safe because you know what can happen. There's no doubt about that. Can't really just like throw bodies at the racks.
And it is going to be, what is that, a Satanic coming out for Miracle? Yeah, that'll be pretty good. Status resistance against what little lockdown they have. Chains on 2. They do bring down Yokum. They'll lose the Snapfire for it. Miracle on the front lines. Remember, no Aegis. Running low on HP for Androit, though. Boomy trying to make it back. He will, but Natsumi not going to be so lucky. Mac does bring down Pelosin. BKB, TP, buyback from the PA.
Tis mine.
Constant taunt spam. All right. Come on, creeps. Where are you at? They're coming in bottom.
Top barracks are under attack.
Miracle's going up. Miracle's is like, please.
We're back. Looking to finally get a kill on the Miracle. They're dropping everything, but Forever with the back wall set up. Follow up from In Your Dream. Back trying to assimilate, but he's going to be in big trouble. No BKB available. Natsumi, similar case. Just a couple seconds left. Mac going blow for blow with Miracle and not going to be the winner. GG comes out. 30 minutes. It's T1.
Well, don't worry. I brought back my Dota Plus here, and that was about a 99% victory chance at like 19 minutes. So maybe 20. It was looking pretty bad a while ago.